The internet been tripping lately.
Inside Williams-Brice Stadium for South Carolina, the Sandstorm team entrance is electric. The fans make this one of the most special venues in sports. Loud, proud, and rocking. That iconic entrance is one you've got to appreciate. Guys, back to you.
Oh no, you couldn't put out all the tricks, man. I know what that meant. I know what that meant. You can pull out all the tricks. You could pull out all the tricks.
Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway.
He ain't been better now, bro. He lied.
The ball bounces through the end zone,
Like
and it will be a touchback.
He lied, bro. He lied. They gotta stop right there. Stop all that line, man.
Sellers. The short hands. It's Fuller.
Oh, he cheated on me. Bro, I gotta do my depth chart, bro. You did your depth chart? No, you did it. Your depth chart already checked already. Okay, bro. I need the cheat codes. Oh, well, see. Yeah, I need some cheat codes. My bad. All right. My dog. All right, I'm done.
By the defense, just a short game. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Here's Sellers to throw. Spits it out to the back. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Nothing sneaking over here, man.
The run inside. It's Clark. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40.
Look like he's blitzing. Look like he's blitzing.
Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. The offense changing the play. 4th down, Sellers. Here's a heat.
Let him throw the ball.
And they got it.
Why he throw the ball?
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances. And you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
He's in open space downfield. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up. Kentucky right back to the line.
Well, like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They should be louder. Kind of disappointed.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's caught. It's Baxter. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football. An absolute feel. Great job. Not losing vision.
I knew he put a customer in. See, they start over. Down to my customer.
And then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too. Getting him on the ground.
Nah, man, you put the customer in. I know what they do.
In a space odyssey, Williams-Brice alive on third down.
I know what that means.
They'll stick to the ground. Looking
for the ball.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker.
I know what that means.
It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. On fourth down, going to the air.
Oh, man, what happened? Why did he start running?
Easily enough for the first down. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Why did he start running?
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
How my guys tired already? Bro. I need to get tired.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody
breaks into the open. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Clark.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Cover 3.
Throwing, Sellers.
Cover 3.
Snagged in the middle. It's Hunt. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Unleashes one. Makes the grab.
So you make a play, Sellers.
But they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And man, you love to see that from this offense.
We're wide this year, fellas. We're playing wide this year.
Together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little.
Got it.
I see you, boy. I see you, boy. I see you, boy.
It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
I get.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. Setting up for the extra point.
Hey, don't worry about him, bro. Preseason.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So
that was I be needing for a couple plays, man.
And they capped it
I don't need that many plays. Don't worry, we got a little. We'll put somebody else in.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Patterson. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter.
I say you run that nigga over though, dog. I say you run that nigga over though. Let that nigga know.
And those body blows
really
matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him.
You don't care nothing about that.
3 to 4 yard runs. Later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains. Just because of the body blow effect.
I got it.
Off the play fake.
Under fire. Yeah.
And down he goes.
Oh.
It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look
you know
at the
you know we about to do now.
They fought to a
You know we were 30 long, you know we could bring the things. 30 long, we bring the things, dog. You know now, bro. 30 long, we bring the things. 30 long, bro. We bring the things, bro.
So they go back to work.
Just so you know,
break,
bro.
and it is third down.
Oh, good call, though. Good fucking call. I don't know what number 9 went. I don't know why you just started running. And 9. Yeah, I gotta take 9 out. I gotta take 9 out. My dog just started running on me. I'm going to make the tackle. He just started running on me. Yeah, you gotta get out of there. Yeah, let's play the freshman, bro. He don't want to play. What the hell was that?
Down Kentucky.
What the hell was that?
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's what
got cheated that time. We found the guy that was working for the enemy.
To see if anybody's going to catch
him. I'm going to check his cash app after the game.
On that huge touchdown run.
Yeah, I see you. He got the game. He out for the rest of the season now, bro.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Yeah, for the rest of the season. Don't worry. You will not be back. You will not be back. Somebody else will be wearing number 9.
Trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Rides to back and leaves it. There he goes. That one to really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down.
No, one boy, he just messed up. I don't want no great call for him. He just messed up.
But it was almost
a great call.
Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Pocket breaking down. He spins that thing down the middle.
Oh, no.
Big play stops the drive.
And for that quarterback, that was a good feeling that turned bad really quickly. He saw cover 1. He got excited, taking a shot deep down the field. After he threw it, though, you could see the defender had better positioning than his receiver did, and that ends up being an interception.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Kentucky going quickly.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And all of a sudden, this offense starting to look like the Stanford offenses that David Shaw used to coach, where they had 3 NFL tight ends on the field at the same time and lining guys up all over the place, making it hard for the defense. These guys got weapons. They've got big guys that can catch the ball and hurt you. I love the formation, and I love the execution.
They're dealing with a second and long. Here's a give to C.J. Baxter. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line and pick up of 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Third and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Snags it, and there's running room. A likely touchdown-saving tackle on the catch and run.
Hey, I ain't do no audience on my defense here.
The Wildcats will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Here's the pressure.
I don't like how my guys just start running when they get next to somebody. I do not like how my guys just start running when they get next.
They'll try to add another to their lead. This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You can play touch football in an elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the
damn, 14 points. What kind of belt you got, boy? You got a little belt. That 14 points is a belt. What kind of belt you got, boy?
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Sellers. Under fire. Working that left side now. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Okay, get him out the game.
Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Unloads
good throw,
Banks. Right out. With the catch, it's
oh, get out of there.
Oh,
Lord.
And the
Get a new team, bro.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over. Give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on.
I want that.
They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter.
I'm getting a new team. Whoever wants to come out, y'all can get. I'm getting a new team, bro.
The Wildcats want to pick up the tempo.
Look at this.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow.
Look, one more corner, but we ain't covered two. I'm getting a new team. I ain't saying B-boy no more.
He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down.
Get a new team.
Wants to throw it again. Bringing the heat. Buying some time. Turning it on. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his
I'm going to win this game. I just want to be team, though.
This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Tuggle. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Out of the gun, the inside give.
Bro,
they'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
You gotta have better tackling.
So can't throw that to it anyway.
The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
Here comes the heat. Buried before he could blink.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
That's caught. It's Tuggle. Jumped on top of the pile. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. Sellers to the air again. Oh, they're after him. Grabs it at the 25-inch stride. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's Sellers to throw. Lets it fly. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half.
Mm, 17, 80, 17, 80, 17, 80.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Kentucky right back to the line.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line after the big connection and going back to work.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback.
Unloads it downfield. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He's knocked down, but what a way to come up with the interception. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. The defense set them up with a turnover and now to try to cash it in. The run inside. It's Clark. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
The short hands, it's Harbor. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page. In time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Here cover 2.
Throwing Sellers. Fires to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Taking it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And talk about being an impact.
You want this and start another one before I got to go. Yep. Send one more before I got to go. You heard me? It take that long. Go!
I mean, anybody named Jermaine, they mean everything to the game. How has this show been so far for you? It's crazy. Atlanta
Glad to have you with us from
giving it back
Field in Lexington, Kentucky. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications.
So you have to give somebody who's transitioning.
And the Kentucky Wildcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Roll with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, Kentucky's head coach told me pregame he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
I tried to play good. I ain't like it. Tried it.
Running inside. It's Clark. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Sellers finds his man. It's Tuggle. Oh, he's got some space. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
Gain of 23 on the play. That's a first down for the offense.
The Gamecocks right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Dropping back, it's Sellers. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This quarterback right now.
Oh, my bad. I just got to do one thing. Is he? All right. I got 30 minutes. Hopefully, we're going to go in 30.
Groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Tuggle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And first down for the offense.
And the Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. Here's Sellers to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Clark. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Well, that couldn't have gone any better.
It's so great for an offense to come out, right out of the gate and score a touchdown on your opening drive. It just helps the offense establish that rhythm that is so important. It'll be interesting now to see how this offense does the remainder of this contest.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Kentucky going quickly.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Smashes ahead. Touchdown, Wildcats. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like you mentioned, the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Fires to the tight end, and they'll knock him down. After not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Throwing, Sellers. Pulls it in, it's Harbor. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Again, it's Sellers. Intercepted. The defense is set up. Looking for more room. And what a play and what a return as he takes it all the way back inside the 10.
Yeah, and linebackers have to do a really good job of playing the run, but you can see sitting back in cover 2, understanding I got to get my zone, get my eyes on the QB, break on the football. Nice play by that linebacker, nice pick.
Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this is great sudden change defense right now. Of course, this drive started with their backs against the wall. They've now forced 2 straight incompletions. If they can make one more big play here and avoid giving up a touchdown, man, that is a win.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Let it go. Off play action. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Sellers sends it downfield. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
This quarterback feels like he's spiraling a little bit right now. Of course, he threw the pick on the last drive. That last throw should have been picked off. Thanks to the defender dropping it, the offense is still on the field. And if you're this quarterback, you've got to settle yourself down. You better do it quick.
Snags it and he's open. Brought down at the 12-yard line. That's a first down and maybe the start of a long drive. New set of downs after the completion.
You do it.
Might be changing the route. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Right down the middle. Makes the catch. It's Harbor. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
Turns it on in midfield. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10.
And in back-to-back plays, you understand full well why the DC talking to us this week was like, this guy's a handful, right?
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this.
He's got it down the field.
That was bullshit. That was bullshit. That was bullshit. That was bullshit. I ain't even want to score. I ain't even want to score. That's why I stopped. That was bullshit. I ain't even want to score.
You get those bodies committed, Jesse, and you use speed out wide with a little bit of play action.
A really nice job of setting it up by the play caller. You're right. Those linebackers and safeties, they want to come down and support the run, but a really nice throw, excellent route, and they're able to connect for a massive TD.
He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
That's a 3 to 8. I could have went out there.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So first down here as they go back to work. The play action fake. Quarterback extends the play. Pressure in his face. And fly.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast. And you saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit. And it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Here we go. Ready? Red 18. Red 18.
Hey, Stewart, bro, get off the ground. Tight end.
Hell, you doing? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw again.
That's me. That's me. That's me. That's me.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
He's going to take off. Breaks into the open. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Kentucky right back to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Got away from the got rid of it.
You got to be fucking kidding me, bro.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quarterback keep. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Third and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Here's Sellers to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Sellers. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. No huddle, offense to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now.
It's fucking there. Just wait.
Down at the 23. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
Got a man in the middle, and that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10.
You know, if you're going to complete some of these deep crossing patterns, the offensive line has got to be able to hold up because you know that receiver, it's going to take him time to get where he needs to be. So everybody up front really has to do a nice job of creating a clean pocket for the QB to throw from. Really good execution.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Oh, good tackle.
5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Got his man. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Gamecocks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Run inside. It's Clark.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll move the wide receiver. Throwing, Sellers. Makes the grab. It's Clark. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Nobody. I thought
this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Under fire.
I see.
And it's a sack.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
catch in the middle. It's Hunt. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Going to the run, it's Clark.
Get out of there, bro.
I like the decision there in the RPO game, too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game, too. So keep handing it off to this guy and let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Sings it complete to the right.
No, that's a first down.
Get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Making side adjustments here. 4th down, Sellers. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading into halftime.
One more snap coming before halftime. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Patterson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this
everybody
drive,
getting
but
up.
you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Throws to the tight end.
I didn't believe.
It's Rodriguez.
I didn't believe it. I didn't believe. Oh, come on. I see the hell. I didn't believe it, though. I see the hell. That's my fault. That's my fault. Figure out how, though.
Feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Pocket breaking down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes...
I don't know how that worked. I don't know how that worked when you're in zone. I don't know how that worked. Nobody went for it. I didn't commit. That shouldn't work.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets to his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
I'm scoring every drive.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Sellers. Complete.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Here's the pressure. He's sacked. This defense. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
It'll be 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Running inside. It's Clark.
What the fuck?
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
Bro, my whole off. Always good, bro.
Line getting set on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
Throw it over the top.
They'll run it from the gun. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Here's Sellers to throw. Under fire. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Well, you see the offense trying to hook up on that in route, but the receiver just not able to create enough separation to complete that throw.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Tuggle. Maybe some room here. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. How about this on 1st and goal to give to the wide
How does that touchdown?
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right
like, come on.
Doorstep of Pater.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to slam in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And that's the way you punctuate the long drive. Nice job being physical, getting that ground game going, and Jesse finishing with the ground game.
Yeah, really, I think that drive is really a microcosm of what they've been doing all game, right? Imposing their will by running the football. The defense knew it was coming, and they still couldn't stop it.
He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. On the option. Turning it on. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard.
Not on that side. Not on that side. Not on that. Oh, my God. Not on that side. You went to the wrong side, bro. You went to the top five
This is just
side.
complimentary football, and we're seeing it now. Offense scoring points and the defense doing their job. Great job flying to the ball, forcing that football loose, picking it up, convoy to go score, David. Everything going their way.
Everything going their way, making plays, and this offense is going to have to find some answers. Now dug yourself a hole. Going to get in predominantly passing situations. This offense has got to find something fast.
He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. And knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Bubble.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Come on.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one.
Return. Q. Go.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Oh, my God.
On 4th down is still on his feet.
Oh, my God.
And he just
I got a safety over the top. And what did understand this team, bro? I got a safety over the top. I should be
the extra point is good, but they still
out of
trail
all
35-21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it with a flare, a 77-yard touchdown pass. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Ain't mad at it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
You ain't crying.
Slithers into space. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them.
I need to trust the playbook.
It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Throwing Sellers. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and
Stop it.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Bringing the heat. Trying to make something happen. Keeps it and gets the 1st down. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on 3rd down to make the right decision. You've got the lead, and you've got your guy. He sees it, nothing open, tucks it, gets a huge 3rd down conversion for this offense.
Why not?
Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. his feet at the 40. And they will score.
I appreciate it. We needed something.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man.
You can do it, bro. You should, bro. You can do it.
Quarter, they are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
I appreciate it. I need that.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
In my mind, it's like, okay, go.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Thought he might have had a little room for a second, but he'll be stopped at the 28. A pretty good job by the coverage unit. The Wildcats come out to get things going.
You got up on you now. What up, player?
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabbed over the middle. It's Miller. That's a kind of
got up on you now. Give me 10 minutes, dog. You're going to be out of here.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
Hey, bro. I told y'all what they put on the ground, bro. You heat seekers out there, bro. Damn right, we heat seekers, bro.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Kentucky going quickly.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts.
Yeah, losing the wrong thing.
They still have a couple of
there.
timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs.
95-96 Bridge. 95-96 Bridge.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life
okay, that's how you play through the ball.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
On third down, here's Baxter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive, and this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
You got to go play close. You got 20 minutes to leave. You got to be out of here in 20 minutes.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Might have a chance. He's at the 40, the 20. The 10, touchdown Gamecock.
You got to be out of here in 20 minutes, man.
From the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Coming out with it, it's Patterson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
No.
Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Ball's on the 16, and they need 6 on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum. And
picked off. What a play to set them up. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they've just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation.
Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. He'll start this drive going to the air. Finds us back in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls. And
gashing the knee on the right. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. And there's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Quickly complete.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. And listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Wants to throw it again. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Wildcats! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Ready to try the point after. And it's perfect. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Harbor. He gets a block. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his man. It's Miller. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Back to pass. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Looking to throw on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And this is dropped and incomplete, and that's sort of a microcosm of how this game has gone, and time has run out. Just complete and utter dominance.
Man.